there, hockey fans. Nick Hart here. Hope you've all enjoyed your summer and hope you're all itching to get back to the rink because hockey season is just around the corner. In fact, some familiar faces to you Penguins fans are going to be hitting the ice this weekend as the Pittsburgh Penguins and their prospects embark on their annual Prospects Challenge tournament up in Buffalo, New York. Taking place this weekend, the three-day event features 4 teams, including the Pittsburgh Penguins. They'll also take on the Boston Bruins, the New Jersey Devils, featuring the most recent first overall draft pick, Jack Hughes, and of course the host team, the Buffalo Sabres. Penguins prospects kicking things off on Friday against Boston, and then they have games on Saturday and rounding out the Prospects Challenge on Monday. Now, Pittsburgh released the Prospects Challenge roster about a week ago before the event, and there's plenty of names that I'm sure Penguins fans are familiar with. Also, a lot of eyes are going to be watching the Penguins prospects blue line at the tournament up in Buffalo this weekend. Big names such as Calen Addison, along with Pierre-Olivier Joseph and John Marino, 2 high-end defense prospects that were just acquired this summer. Now, Calen Addison, he got a taste of the American Hockey League last year. Still too young to technically come to the AHL full-time this season, but both Pierre-Olivier Joseph and John Marino are expected to start their pro seasons with Wilkes-Barre Scranton this season. All 3 very good puck-moving defenders. Pierre-Olivier Joseph, a former first-round pick of the Arizona Coyotes, acquired by the Penguins in that trade that sent Phil Kessel out to Arizona this summer. Pierre-Olivier Joseph, such a good puck mover, great at both ends of the ice. John Marino, more of a shutdown defensive type, but really had a breakout season last year as a defensive defenseman at Harvard University. The Penguins also traded for his rights from the Edmonton Oilers, inked him to a contract, and now he's turning pro this season. He, Pierre-Olivier Joseph, and Calen Addison all headlining the Penguins blue line at this Prospects Challenge this upcoming weekend in Buffalo. What about the forward side? Once again, more names that you Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins fans will be familiar with. The leaders for this year's offense are expected to be some of the standout rookies from last year's Penguins squad here in the American Hockey League. Anthony Angelo, Sam Lafferty, and Sam Miletic will be leading the way for the Penguins forwards. Lafferty coming off of that excellent rookie season where he led Wilkes-Barre Scranton in assists and placed second on the team in points. Miletic with that strong finish to the season, and Anthony Angelo, that big 6'5" frame, was one of the most prolific goal scorers on the team in the first half of last season, looking to start this year off strong at the Prospects Challenge. It's not just those 3 guys as well. Plenty of players trying to make a name for themselves at this Prospects Challenge. In fact, 6 players on the roster signed to American Hockey League contracts, including guys that Penguins fans saw at the end of last summer. Brandon Hawkins, Chase Berger, even Renars Krastenbergs, who has yet to make his American Hockey League debut but signed with the Penguins last year, had a great season in Wheeling. Those guys among the 6 American Hockey League contracted players that are trying to make a name for themselves, make an impact, and maybe draw the attention of Pittsburgh scouts and maybe get an NHL contract down the line. And in net, Aim Alarmy and Alex Dorio will be standing between the pipes for the Penguins at this Prospects Challenge. I know a lot of fans and the scouts themselves want to see what Dorio and Alarmy can do this weekend in Buffalo. Once again, it is a 3-game event taking place over 4 days. The Penguins starting this Prospects Challenge on Friday. First game against Boston at 3:30 in the afternoon up in Buffalo. Then games on Saturday and Monday. We will be up in Buffalo covering the tournament all weekend long, so make sure you're following along with us online on the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins social media pages. We'll have plenty of updates for you, post-game reaction, coaches' reactions, players' interviews, everything you could want from the Prospects Challenge in Buffalo. It's coming your way this weekend.